Hi, it's Corey. Welcome back to the Undertaker. So, we have some things to address. I'm obviously on the summit and I have plans, but it was very kindly pointed out to me, thank you John for always being there to comment on my videos, that I didn't take care of anybody at the plane crash. And do you know why? My brain just didn't see them as corpses. I don't know why. I was just like, oh, I'll go look for clothing at the plane crash. I'll go look for things at the plane crash. And I just didn't, in my brain, put those things together. And I don't know why. I really don't. He did suggest, which I think is quite accurate, that I do have too many run syndrome, which is very true. I also have a full-time job, 2 small children, and brain damage syndrome. So I have no one to blame but myself. But I do intend to make this right. I don't know if we'll get it done this episode, but it will happen. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen. Anyway, so we are going to stick to the plan, but I am going to rectify this. We've got to rectify poor Mark and the nooch. And we've got to put these poor plane souls to rest. And I don't know why my brain just almost like blocked them out. Like, I don't know. I'm so used to being there, I guess. But anyway, welcome back to the Undertaker.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We're having a lovely time up here. Right. Go sort out Mark in the nook behind the farmhouse. Well, I think we're going to go visit the plane victims. Then nook. Then PV Graham. Yes, we have our plan. Basically, this is the general, overall, overarching plan for where she's going, what we're doing for the rest of the run. And the bodies I discover along the way are the ones that I will help. So I'm not seeking out any other particular bodies, but there are going to be so many. So don't worry. But yes, I think we're ready to go. I don't think there was anything else we needed to do. I think we were just taking the rest so that we could head down. So let's have a lovely cup of coffee. Have we sorted out our friend outside though? No, I don't think we have. I think it was too windy. So let's do that. We did name them. Stephen and Anna. We have Anna in the plane. I'm pretty sure, yes. And Stephen out here. And now it's not too windy for a fire for poor Stephen. It's a nice day on the summit. Alright. Hopefully it's not going to be too steep. No, it's not. Now. Okay. So yes, I do feel suitably stupid. And I think that is an accurate feeling. I don't need anybody to tell me, don't worry, you got a lot on your plate. No, I know. I'm good at this shit. I'm normally extremely organized and onto it. In the last 6 months, I have discovered that my brain is not in that place at the moment. 6 months is a long time to not act like yourself. But anyway, I still want to persevere. This is very, I really like this run. I like the idea of it. I like having a goal and a mission. We're going to try and keep it going and keep it going right. So, the good thing is, though, is Tidy Kiwi is wrapped up. And Voyager is over halfway, like 2/3 of the way. And this is this run. So the only recordings I'm doing right now are Voyager and this. There's 2 runs at once. Make It Stop is premiering very soon. Actually, it's just premiered. You guys have just seen the first episode of Make It Stop. That's all already streamed and chopped into episodes that are not longer than an hour. So that's already done. And when I stream Make It Stop, all I focus on is Make It Stop, and I don't seem to confuse my runs or get messed up. So 2 at a time. Though I have done the first episode of Pilgrim. But we're not going to be recording Pilgrim regularly until we wind up Voyager. I just wanted to get the first one underway. I was just excited. But yes. So yes, I just want to apologize if it's frustrating for you to watch me forget and make mistakes. I'm a human being, so everybody makes mistakes, so it's all good. But yeah, I would try and do better. I promise. Okay, let's burn a book for Stephen here. Stephen, may your final resting place, uncomfortable as it may seem, have given you a very peaceful, unstressful death, and may you have joined your loved ones already in the afterlife. Let's leave you a tea. Here is your tea. And want to try and get the plane in the background because this is our summit friend. And let's screenshot that. I believe we already have him on the record. Yeah, Stephen. And Anna. I'm going to take some torches from your fire, Stephen. But I don't think you need the warmth anymore. I actually don't remember how many I've got. I have to admit, I am kind of glad to be done with Tiny Kiwi. Tiny Kiwi is the one run that has bled into every other run in my brain. And every stream, when I stream Long Dark, my brain is saying, I can't drop that, I can't drop that, I can't drop that. So I really, really enjoyed it, but I am kind of glad that I don't have that weighing on me all the time anymore. Now, do I have another book, even if it's a skill book? I do. I have books to burn. Okay. Clang, clang. And here's Anna. I keep hitting 4 by accident. Which is funny, because 4 is normally the fire button, but I have it remapped to 3. I found that 1, 2, and 3 made more sense as the ones you use most often, and 4 was kind of secondary, so I've had it remapped for years.
Come on, little fire. Why didn't that work?
So of course I also played on controller for years. I don't know if I would remember anymore, to be quite honest. I think all my muscle memory playing the Long Dark on controller is gone, even though I did it for 5 years. I think it would come back relatively quickly. Oh my gosh, I haven't failed this many fires in a row in ages. Come on, baby, light my fire. I might have to use an accelerant or oil if I fail again. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Anna, I don't know if you got all the way up here and then died, or you died as part of the plane cargo crew, but may you have eternal peace and rest. And may these words be a comfort to you. I try to say something different every time, but I don't think I have different words every single time. I did notice that that spray can just ran out as well. I don't want the coffee to come up first. Oh, it's medicine. Alright, Anna. Sleep well. Enjoy your eternal rest. And we're done. We're off. Assuming the crows over there are for a corpse? As a carcass rather than a person? Let's just double check. I mean, it does make sense there would be a large number of bodies. Then again, I don't know how many crew a cargo plane would hold. Normally. I have never come up here to look, to be quite honest. Oh! I'm glad I checked. This is Leon. I was wondering where you were, Leon. I was not. I did not know you existed. 3 corpses on the summit. I don't have all day. Accelenting it.
Come on, little fire.
I need to start collecting more tea materials. I think I might have. Yeah, I just haven't made any. May this prose bring you some rest. Trying to think of them as like the words of some great poet rather than gunsmithing. I don't think I screenshot Anna either. So I'm glad that I just remembered that. Oh, can I have a torch? Please. Thank you. That's a really good one. I keep wanting to take the feathers. There's no point taking the feathers. I am not going to be making any arrows. Alright, I'm going to consider the summit done.
All I think about is
I do want to make some progress out of here. I don't have a screenshot with her fire lit, that's the only thing. I'm assuming it's out. Yes. But I think that's okay. The screenshot's just for the montage, so... Alright, thanks, Anna. Need to catalog Leon. Deja vu. I'm glad I checked. Not that I would have been penalised because she hasn't seen the body, so she doesn't know. But crows are my best indicator that there's work to be done, so... Oh, I'm sorry, Astrid. I thought that was a smaller drop than it was. Oh, and same with that. Sorry. I swear I've done this 100 times. It just always looks... doesn't look as big as it is. Trying to, like, get rid of the spraying indicator as often as possible. I usually get down these days without any sort of damage at all, so that's my bad. I am warm, which is really nice, even without a tea in her system anymore. I was just distracted looking at mountaineers. So yes, any crows that she discovers between here and her objective. I will try and pay attention to them. Now I have been caught by the bear going down that slope, so I'm just going to goat where I know there is no bear. Oh my gosh, how? How am I estimating these so poorly? Is it the glow of the snow with the torch? Like, what is wrong with my eyes today? I've never had this much trouble. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. Thank you. So yeah, I just have to be cautious now of the bear. I don't have any weapon at all. I mean, the whole thing is she's a pacifist, but if she has to defend herself, that's perfectly kosher. Just gonna hope I get lucky here and just get out of here. See, the funny thing is, looking back on it, I don't even remember going to the plane crash. So that's my
Anything right about now.
they're stopping to howl. They're just normal wolves. Don't really have the interest in dealing with timbies right now. It's gonna be cold, but I think I'm gonna drink one of these coffees. So I've been sprinting. Appears to just be a couple of normal wolves. As long as my torches stay lit, I'll be okay. 3. Okay. Three's not ideal. Not stinky in any way. Just scaring them over and over. Let's get a fresh torch though. Don't want to be worried about it blowing out or running out as I head back. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late to the convention of wolves. Awesome, they ran the other way too. Wow, aggressive. I don't know if I've been to the I'm assuming I had to have been to the fishing hut. It would be extremely weird if I hadn't. Unless I thought they were timmies and I took a wide berth. Yeah, they're taking a little bit to reset, which is nice. Yeah, look at all these torches. I must have been trying to scare them off. So we're good. Oh, I didn't take that book though. That book is quite crucial. Right, Mountaineers. I'm gonna worry every episode now that I walk past a corpse and don't even look at it, because this run is forcing me to not be blind to corpses that I've seen 100 times. And it sounds horrible, but the first time I saw one in the game, I was just like, holy crap. Like, that's... what? And then I've just become desensitized. As we all have with both The Long Dark and other video games, is that there's certain things you don't even look at anymore. It's not just the corpses, it's just walking past stuff that you should really notice. Are you?
This'll come in handy.
I don't know why I didn't take that either. Like, I have to have spray paint. I'm perfectly warm, so I don't see any reason to stay. We're going to press on to the prepper cache. I'm going to update my little plan too. Wow, nearly 20 minutes in and we haven't even got out of Timberwolf yet. I may not make that much progress today, but I am glad that I was able to get my 3 summit friends sorted. Honestly, it is quite remarkable to me now, 2 and a bit years later. No, nearly 3 years later, how comfortable Interloper is. Before 3 years ago, I wasn't playing it. I didn't have that much interest in playing it. I'd done the 24-hour survival achievement. But I was like, why? Why would I want to punish myself? One thing I did have going for me before I started playing Interloper, though, was I had really good map knowledge. I had sort of learned by doing most of the maps, and I had learned by memorizing some of the harder ones that I didn't go to as often. Memorizing as in the maps printed that are available online. And I think that's a massive advantage. So when you first start playing Interloper, Obviously, if you've got lots of hours and other difficulties, it helps as well. But it meant that instead of worrying about where the heck am I, what's around here, where can I go in an emergency, I just knew. And that meant that the entire focus when playing it was on the survival skills and the survival element stuff that you had to pick up with Interloper, like staying warm all the time and teas and more torch chaining and forging and getting by without a bedroll for quite a while, and where the tools would spawn and all that sort of stuff that comes later. I could figure out and learn as I went, because I knew the baseline of, oh crap, I'm in trouble, I can go here, or I can go here, or I can go here, and oh, look at that tree and that rock and that particular cave, I know I'm here when I'm in trouble. So like, it's honestly, it's my biggest piece of advice for anyone who is newer to the Long Dark or newer to Interloper and is really keen to try Interloper. It's not that scary. It's totally doable, but I highly recommend making sure you're comfortable with the maps and the very key thing, which is warm up. Don't stay cold. Cold is death. Cold is death so very, very fast. Faster than you think is going to happen. Faster than probably any video game when it comes to cold or survivor elements or anything. It is so fast. You're looking at like 25 minutes in game. Once you're freezing. You know? Depending on your clothing, depending on if you've got a windbreak, depending on where you are. If you want to watch this theory in action, catch DH Dunn when he does his writing sprint Twitch streams, where he they're called Will Stand Still, where he literally leaves Will to just stand and he doesn't interact with the player at all. He runs onto a particular spot, then he shows he has that hidden, and then he turns the game capture on and shows you a view, and you stand and look at that view as well while Dunn goes and does some writing because he's an author. Or people do like productivity to it. It's like a good Pomodoro sprint timer. And it's really fun because you can go in and go, I think we're in Blackrock, and the chat are all guessing about where Will might be, and then also talking about whether Will's going to last. You know, his longest time he's lived, I think, is like 22 minutes something, or 23 or 24 minutes something. Most of the time, Will lives 22 minutes-ish. And so there's a running prediction on will he live 22 minutes today on this run. And he'll do 3 or 4 of those sprints and then call it a day. And those are, when he's in the middle of writing a book, those are daily. And they are really fun. Highly recommend. I know I talk about Dunn a lot. He is my best friend. So I'm gonna promote my bestie when I can. So, and he talks about me too, which is nice. You know, we want to support each other and lift each other up, and that's why we collab and talk about each other as much as we can. And promote each other's channels. He does TLD content every single day, so highly recommend. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of you already know him anyway, but anyway, what a long rant. That's what you're here for, right? To hear me just talk nonsense? Oh, okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Mm-hmm. This isn't the Pilgrim Run now, Astrid. This is Interloper, and we do not need to worry about that anymore. There's a lot of walking in this game. Did you guys notice there's a lot of walking in this game? I do like how some people in the online call TLD a walking simulator. Like, sure. Okay. Pick Loper or Misery and see how long you can do walking. just walking for, as I said, 22 minutes. I don't think there's any other survival games quite like it, and nothing has caught my attention quite like it. Obviously, we're playing Stranded Deep at the moment on Sundays, and that is really fun, but also, like, it's not the same. It's just not as well designed or well maintained or anything. And I have tried, I've watched people play Green Hell, I haven't tried it myself. It's not for me. I cannot deal with leeches and stuff like that creeps the hell out of me. And then, Don't Starve, I really don't like the art style. I wish I did. But yeah, there's been nothing survival gamey that has made me go, yes, this is amazing and this rivals the experience I have in the Long Dark. And also there's a new one out called Permafrost that I've checked out extremely briefly, and I wish I liked it more, and I probably will try it again, but for now, no. Sadly, no. It's just not as good. I don't really need to be in here either. It's weird. I can just keep going because I'm warm. Though she will need to sleep soon. I think I'll go to the plane. We could always sleep at the Burned Ridge Cave, if it's safe to do so. How's my firewood situation? I mean, I have over 8 hours of firewood on me, so we could just do a cave sleep. And maybe we could get a couple of bodies. I don't even know how many bodies are at the summit. Not the summit, the plane these days. I think it might be 2 or 3. There used to be a couple lying together. Did I see them? Again, I don't recall this. It's funny how your brain just filters things sometimes. Hi, Bun Bun. I just didn't, like, I saw that comment and I went, what? What? Did I? Also don't know if I went, I'm assuming I've gone to the steer blind. Sometimes there's bodies in deer blinds.
If I can drop any of this gear.
You cannot, Astrid, but I'm, you know, I'm trying. Let me feed her something. I don't like to drink soda past the thirst mark because this is a risk. Because I want it to be both thirst and calories. So if she fills up her thirst marker, I'm not getting the full. I don't know. I don't think that makes sense, but I always wait till I'm hungry and thirsty is what I'm trying to say, I think. I hear you, Bok Box. I hear you. I mean you no harm. The bunker might have been a smarter sleep, but I mean, it's still light enough. I can sleep in the plane too, it's just not, obviously, probably going to have any sort of warmth bonus. There's also Skeeters, but Skeeters is risky. Oh, look at my little torch floating above the ground there. You can tell I always go this way. Always go around the outside. I don't think he does it anymore, but I think the bear used to path straight through. But I think since the wildlife change, he doesn't anymore. Which makes this, you know, not so somewhere I need to be quite as nervous. As you might have seen in my shortcuts video, most of my pathing from playing TLD as a newer player was to avoid the bear. I didn't know how to handle him. So now it's kind of ingrained in me that that is like task number 1. avoid paths of the bear. Now I've done the bodies at Skeeter's and at the burned out house there. It's great how warm I've been all episode. That's fantastic. Clothing isn't that great either. I like to close the doors. I keep almost burning out my torch. I think I'm going to do it this time. Oh no. Nice. Alright, let's survey what we've got to deal with. There's no bodies in the plane, it appears. We usually have a guy down here. Nope, okay. Do we have people down here? Okay, there's a person there. That's Simon. I am also aware I'm giving them all very white names. I'm aware. I don't want to run the risk of appearing like I'm discriminating, but also I don't want to look at someone and assume their race. So I have stuck to names which, I mean, I know black and white men named Simon, but yes, I could start giving them more diverse names. I did try with Miguel. I did try to branch out a little bit.
Come on, little fire.
Please, as I've said in the last episode, submit your names. If it doesn't weird you out to have someone named after you or a loved one, I'd be more than happy to honor that person.
Come on, little fire.
Or you.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
At least I am safe here, so I will honor Simon very briefly. With the frozen angler. Simon was a fisherman. Oh, facing not quite how I wanted it, but that's okay. I'm not trying to map, but thank you, game. I know that you think that that is the purpose, but the purpose is the spray paint marker. Here's a T. And, good luck in thy rest, my friend. Now, who else have we got? Because I'm not going to do them right now. I just want to have an idea of who else I missed. Usually a guy at the bottom of this section of the plane. Is that it for...
And all I can think about is food.
the plane on Lopa at the moment? Oh, it's getting very dark, so I think it's just those two. So we have one more to bury, I think. Doesn't help that all the bodies appear to be white, so I think it's just kind of default. I guess Canada is, I mean, a very white place, but also very diverse. But yeah, the figures that they've made in the game all do appear to be white. So yeah, one more to do tomorrow. I didn't see any others, so I don't think I can really claim any others. I'm very warm, so I'm tempted to just, like, sleep in the back and not worry about a fire. Or sleep for, like 3 hours. Alright, let's look. It's 9 degrees, yeah, so, let's make a little note here. one more to bury in the broken section. I haven't named them. I'm gonna name him Pierre. I'm gonna give him a French name. There we go. So Pierre will be tomorrow. Then we'll do Mark back in the Nook, and then the graveyard at Thompson's, and head our way through to Mystery Lake and see if we find any friends along the way. Let's feed and water Astrid. I am gonna eat. It is risky, but I'm gonna eat these peaches. They're rusty. I don't normally like to eat rusty things. Hoping for the best here.
No, stomach. It hurts.
Well, I'm about to sleep, so the best time for that to happen was right now. So, okay. That's okay. We're a very good condition, so that actually was probably not the worst decision. Food, water. We're just going to do 3-hour sleeps because if it... I don't think it's going to cool down enough for me to worry. But let's just throw 4 in and see what happens. I'm just going to get it to morning time and then I will end this episode. I'm glad that I have made something right that I messed up. God, I think I can just do it, but I'm just like, So that's 7 of my 10 I needed to sleep. It went very quiet there all of a sudden. I did not like that. 2 hours to sleep more. Crunch, crunch, crunch. All these sodas are just miraculously not frozen either and not exploding. Alright, I'm going to try 2. I don't actually think I can sleep 2. I think she can only sleep 1 in a bit, so we'll see if we heal or not. Yeah, we did it. Okay, we did it. Alright, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for hanging out with me through another episode of The Undertaker. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Basically just engage with the video so someone else will be pushed it on their YouTube homepage of magical TLD videos. And I'll see you in a few more days with some more content from Great Bear. Take care. Bye. Bye. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. In the